story of the three little pigs. Everybody knows the true story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the true story because nobody has heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf. Ariana ate wolf. You can call me Ari. Look, I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. It's not my fault that we eat cute little animals like sheep, bunnies, and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, this whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. It started with a cup of sugar and a sneeze. This is the real story. So there I was making a cake for my dear old granny, and I had a terrible sneezing cold, and I just ran out of sugar. So I went down to my neighbor, who was a pig. I might eat him, I might not, no promises. So I went down to his house. Now, he probably wasn't the smartest. I mean, like, he had to build his whole house out of straw, that's right. So I knew the minute I knocked on the door, it would fall right in. I didn't want to just walk into somebody's house, so I called, Mr. Pig, oh! Mr. Pig, oh! Are you in? No answer. And I was just about to leave when I felt a sneeze coming on. I huffed, puffed, blew a great sneeze. And once all that dust cleared, there he was, right in the middle, dead as a doornail. Now, of course, I did the only thing I could do, eat him. By the way, he was delicious. But, like I said, no promises, did eat him. But think of it as a big, juicy cheeseburger just sitting there. Would you pass on a big, juicy cheeseburger just sitting there? No. I wouldn't. So, like I said, I ate him. Now, I went to the next little pig's house. He was a little smarter, but not my mutts. He built his whole house out of
bricks.
Sticks. Sticks, that's right. So I rang the doorbell, no answer. So I called, Mr. Pig, oh! Mr. Pig, oh! Are you in? And you know what he said? He said, go away, wolf. I'm shaving the hairs off my chin. And I was just about to leave when I felt a sneeze coming on. Huffed, puffed, blew a great sneeze. And once all that dust cleared, there he was, right in the middle, dead as a doornail. So, once again, I had second dinner. Think of it as second breakfast. So, like I said, I ate them. I was feeling a little bit better, but I still didn't have that cup of sugar from my dear old granny. So I went to the last house. He must have been the brains of the family. He had built his whole house out of bricks. Bricks, that's right. So I knocked on the door, and you know what he said? He said, oh wait, sorry. I knocked on the door, no answer. So I called, Mr. Pig, oh! Mr. Pig, oh! Are you in? You know what he said? He said, go away, wolf, and don't bother me again. Now, talk about impolite. He must have had a whole sack full of sugar in there, and he wanted to give me a tiny little cup. And I felt a sneeze coming on. I huffed, puffed, and blew a great sneeze. But it wasn't so great because it didn't blow the house down, and also it was made out of bricks, so why would it fall down? And you know what he said? He said, and your old granny can sit on a pin. Normally I'm a calm guy, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I can go a wee bit crazy. So there I was trying to break down the door, and the cops showed up, and the news reporters found about what I had about the two little pigs that I had. And that's it. The rest they say, that's history. I was framed. Could you loan me a cup of sugar though?